Okay, Meteorologist Zeke here with an update here. It's the 2nd of February, Groundhog's Day. I had to do a Groundhog's Day video. And I'm also going to finish up on the remainder of the winter forecast. And early on, I mean, this goes way back. You can go back and watch the videos of those that you did not see it. Back in November, I was saying that it was going to be a very, very snowless winter for southwest Wisconsin, specifically Grant County and extreme southwest Wisconsin. I said that the snowmobilers were going to have very little snow to be snowmobiling in, and I did apologize for pissing in their Cheerios, you know, by telling them that they weren't going to have very much snow this year, but I got worse news for them. Okay, we're down to basically a month of winter left yet. The guys at the National Weather Service up and across will tell me that, you know, we got like 3 months left. I don't even consider March to be a true winter month, because yeah, you could get snow, obviously, and we've seen a lot of snow in March before. It's probably not going to happen this year, but you also get rain and thunderstorms and sleet and a whole bunch of other things because of the transitional month, so it's kind of what it is. But anyway, I'll explain something to you about Groundhog's Day. Explaining. There's an awful lot of people that are saying, okay, we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter because either Jimmy the Groundhog here in Wisconsin or Punxsutawney Phil out there, you know, said it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. Okay, let's cut this down. Let's explain. Have a beer with me. I would say that. You gotta explain, and there's a lot of people put a lot of faith in this, but you gotta understand what's going on. You're putting a lot of faith in a forecast based on a guy in a top hat and a long overcoat pulling a fucking rodent out of a fucking hole. Okay, that's what it comes down to. So the other thing is that, you know, if it's sunny, the groundhog is going to see a shadow. If it's cloudy, I'm not going to see a shadow. So, okay, basically, we're slicing this down a little further. So basically, if it's sunny on February 2nd, automatic 6 more weeks of winter. What it comes down to. If it's cloudy, you're good to go. Early spring. Well, I know a guy that personally went out to see the Punxsutawney Phil deal. Actually, it was one of my educators back in school beyond high school. We aren't even going to get into that. He was smarter than people give him credit for. But anyway, what I will say about it is, they'll say this goddamn much about it. He went there, and so he saw how it works. And he, like most people, thought that, okay, there's Punxsutawney Phil, they're going to pull him out, he's going to make his prediction, and that's how it works. But actually he gets there and he finds out that there's actually like 5 or 6 Punxsutawney Phils in there. There is no actual Punxsutawney Phil, there's 5 or 6 large rodents in there, basically. And they grab down into the hole and they pull the first one out that they can get a hold of. So there, you know, it could be any one of the 4 or 5 or 6 that's in there. So that just blows that whole notion right. You know, I mean, yeah. Well, I will say this though, that the one here in Wisconsin, when it took a nip out of that mayor's ear or whatever, that was pretty fucking good. That was pretty, and it just goes to show, I mean, it serves the guy right. I mean, because, you know, do these animals really need to be being pulled out of a fucking hole. They're in there trying to slumber and sleep, do whatever the fuck. And you got some horse's ass of a mayor or somebody that thinks he's fucking, you know, important or something. You know, reaching down and fucking pull motherfucker out of there. I mean, whatever. I'm gonna do the second part of this video, and I'm gonna go to the maps, and we're gonna hopefully wrap this up pretty quick here. But anyway, I'm gonna make a few specific predictions. This is not for the entire upper Midwest. It is for far southwest Wisconsin, specifically Grant County. We have not been under a winter storm warning yet this season. Here is a specific forecast. We finished the season, based on my forecast, without ever being, for the remainder of the winter, being under a winter storm warning at any single time. No single snowfall will exceed 6 inches, and really if we get 5 or 6 inches, I'll be a little bit surprised. But that's kind of like the maximum. I think most of what we see is going to be under that. We're going to see a lot of the small stuff, you know, 1, 2, a ½ inch, quarter inch, you know, 3 inches maybe, you know, and the other thing is the cold. We heard a lot a couple weeks ago about this cold air mass that was coming in for February, and boy, I tell you, it was going to really be something. And then there was going to be a lot of snow with it too. They were saying winter is really going to set in. But what happened is, early on in the winter, the Arctic air overperformed. It came down so far south, so cold, so strong, that it didn't leave any room for any storm development. This one is actually going to underperform. It's not going to be able to come down very far to the south, and it's just, we're going to get shots of cold air, but then they're going to lift out just about as fast as they moved in. And if we do get a big storm trying to develop, it will definitely track north and west of us and go up through the Twin Cities, because there's no way that the cold air is going to be able to hold in place to get like a major storm coming through this part of the region. So that, and I'll explain the maps, I'm probably one of the few meteorologists who drinks all their anyway, let me tell you this goddamn much. Oh, fucking spending too much time on my fucking camera. Oh, okay, I'm just going to finish up here on the remainder of this end of winter forecast for, you know, winter 2017, 2018, we're 2018 now, so, you know, well, anyway, I'm going to move the tripod physically over to the mouse, so it's not going to be very goddamn professional, and I know that there could be better editing, but I'm doing this one on the fly. I was going to have my video assistant, Douglas Border Collie, you know, do some editing for me, and he was going to, you know, move the camera around for me and do shit, but he's all goddamn preoccupied. You know, the son of a bitch, he's got this sport that he's had it going on for a long time. You know, he does professional bull riding, you know, when he's not here in the studio. And he's had some good rides, he's had some bad rides. He's had a couple times that he got caught in a fucking bull rope and got dragged around a fucking arena. You know, that usually gets the crowd on their feet. Not in a really good way, but a more concerned way. But anyway, I guess he's been having a really hard time here lately. He said that some of these bull rides haven't been going so well, and he says that he keeps getting a little bit too much into his hand. Well, I said, well, Douglas, I said, well, you know, there's your problem right there. I said, how in the fuck can you concentrate on bull riding when you're too much into your hand? I said, if you're whacking your will, if you're jacking off too much, you can't concentrate on your goddamn bull riding. I said, that's your problem right there. I think that's kind of where the downfall is. But anyway, we're going to move this over to the maps. Oh, for the love of God. Well, anyway, here's kind of what we got going on. This is really high tech, let me tell you. This is just, oh, a lot of these online meteorologists would really be impressed. The Michael Wilhites and the Joe Coffeys of the world would be saying, who the fuck is this guy? But anyway, here's what we got going on with this Alberta Clipper that comes down tomorrow. You know, 3rd of February, 3 to 5, well no, more like 3 or 4 inches of snow, like up in the Dells area. Here in extreme southwest Wisconsin, we'll be, if you're looking for snow, you'll be lucky if you get 1-2 inches out of that. I think it's going to be less than that. And then on Monday, the models have fucked around with this one for a lot. You know, it appears to be fairly strong in the upper levels, but it's a really fast mover. We could get 1 to 2, maybe 1 to 3 inches quick on Monday night out of that one. The forecast backed away from that as of yesterday, and now they're back to it. So, you know how well those climate prediction models are. About as good as that fucking rodent trying to predict their weather. But anyway, I need to wrap this shit up right fucking quick here. Okay. We'll try to get her done here. This, again, like I said, it's really high tech. Okay, this is what I'm expecting for the remainder of the winter. Below normal for the northern tier, as you can see here in southwest Wisconsin, we're right on the border of that, so we're going to have a lot of variation, fluctuation back and forth, equal chances south of there. Above normal in the desert southwest, they're going to have a big high pressure out there, so it's going to be hot and dry out there. They're gonna be, you know, pretty much in a drought like they normally are. So you know, you'll have that. Okay, here's the snowfall forecast for the remainder of the winter. I am actually calling for above normal snowfall, just, you know, not too far to the north of us there, the northern tier. But look what happens. I mean, my confidence isn't high on this out. You get out west here, but through southwest Wisconsin, northeast Iowa, look what I got. Jack squat for snow. I've never had that on my forecast before, and then near normal south of that. So. Okay, you get this. Look at me one more time. So, that's what I'm saying. Jack squat for snow. Meteorologist Zeke signing off. There's a lot of snowmobilers going, God damn that fucker. He's pissing in our goddamn Cheerios again. Yeah, and this time we got full fucking bladder.